If buyers only went into all the rooms and spaces that we usually keep reasonably clean and organized and tidy, we wouldn't have to worry about this room. But let's face it, they're going to want to go everywhere. And I don't know about you, but this room for me ends up being a bit of a dumping ground. I think it does for a lot of people. You're busy with life, and sometimes you just want to stash stuff out of the way instead of taking the time to put it away, or maybe things don't even have a home. But anyway, my spring cleaning is continuing. I'm going to be doing this room, and I did have a question for you though. How often do you clean your cleaners? I mean, how often do you even think to clean out the washing machine or the dryer? I'm going to start spring cleaning in my laundry room now. Now, I had temporarily put some things in here that were in my back hall and some things that were in my kitchen. I had my winter boots in here until I got them cleaned and put those away. But I have a few things that I've left out that I need to put away first before I get started on that. We had a big power outage and didn't have any power for... Oh, I got mine back after a couple of days. Other people around here were three days or more without power. So I had my son and his family come stay with me for a couple of nights until they finally got their power back on. But I have all these candles out that I don't normally use. So I got to put those away first, and then I'm going to start, cleaning. I already wiped off the shelves here and put the things back up on the top shelf there after I wiped them all down. And then I was looking under the laundry sink here. I've got two things of the Unstoppables that only have a little bit in each of them. So I'm going to combine it into one so I can get rid of one of the bottles. I'm also going to refill the Norwex laundry detergent here with the extra packet I have there. And I'll finish cleaning out that before I put stuff back in. I finished cleaning out underneath the laundry sink here. I consolidated all my Unstoppables in the one container, and I topped up the bleach, and I also put my washing soda in a container up here. So I've got the washing soda there, a little of this microfiber cleaner there, topped up the Norwex detergent there as well. And I also topped up the vinegar in my bottle there, which I use instead of fabric softener. Now I'm on to this cabinet here. I'm going to take everything out and wipe down the shelves, and I don't know if there's anything I'm actually going to get rid of, but we will see. Well, here's the after of my under cabinet here. As you can see, I've got a few different bins. These were in the kitchen before. I thought I'd reuse those there. Still have the wire bins I was using there. Discovered I had two of those big bottles of, or big jugs of vinegar, so I know I don't have to buy any of that for a while. Plus I have this big extra thing of bleach, so that's fine. I know what I've got. Yeah, I didn't get rid of too much. I did end up taking out some of my cleaners that I forgot I had, so I'm going to be using them up. I also brought my water filter cartridges for my water jugs that are in the apartments downstairs up here too. So they were kept in my back hall where I have my books from my living room now, since everything's getting changed around. I still have this one extra bag for battery collection. I have this little battery thing there too, so once that's full, I'll put the stuff in the bag, and when I have enough, I'll take them into the dump if I happen to be going. I'm not making a special trip just for that. Now over here, I use this funnel thing all the time when I am filling up my detergent jugs or my bleach jug. So that's about it. I still have a little collection of bags here that I use for garbage bags or whatever. We do not have too many plastic bags anymore that are given to us freely, so they are like gold. But anyway, so this cabinet is finished out, and I think next I'll do the upper cabinets. Today I am going to tackle cleaning out the upper cabinets here. In this one here, I got candles and light bulbs and some paper towel. I've got one roll left there. Oh, and some scented oil wax and my essential oils. And up the top there, I've got some extra Norwex stuff. And lots of old towels there for the dog. Extra little candle holders, like for the tea light candle holders. And this is my kind of cleaning and sewing type basket. Like those two shelves are extra fabric and sewing supplies and thread and stuff in those. And cleaning stuff here for shoes and boots and clothes and obviously cleaning supplies here. So I'm going to take everything out and wipe down the shelves of all the dust. I don't know that I'm going to get rid of anything, but I will have a look at it. Oh, and up there I've got, what have I got? I've got some sterile water and I've got some extra spray bottles and things. I've been putting this little job off pretty much since I've lived here. And yeah, I want to get these bits of tape off here. And look how easy that is. I wish I had not waited to do that. And then there's this one here too. So like this little, oh my gosh, this little razor thing here is so freaking good. Oh my God. So I finished cleaning out this cabinet, and it probably doesn't look that much different than it did before. I threw out some of the empty bottles here. This one's only got a tiny little bit left, so I'll use that up before I throw that out. The vinegar and water in this spray bottle thing here. This is mostly Norwex cleaners and extra vacuum cleaner parts I stuck in there. Up there, obviously, sewing stuff, same as before. I did get rid of a couple of little pieces of fabric, but that was about it. And up there, I've got Castile soap and Dettol cleaner. Still have the sterile water there, and I have a few non-toxic cleaners up there and spray bottles. Got lots of cleaners, as you can see, but I'm going to try and use this stuff up first. I didn't get rid of anything in my shoe and boot cleaning thing. So anyway, so that part's done. As you can see in this cabinet here, I have a lot of empty space here now, and I only have one extra paper towel roll left there, so I can get some more maybe the next time I go shopping. But I made a mistake getting this type of light bulb. This is the daylight lumens, and I don't like them. These are the blue kind of light bulbs, and I like the warm white. So I'm going to give those to my son. I know he really likes those. I also went through all the light bulbs I had in the bin and got rid of all the ones that are the blue light. I'll give those to my son as well. So I'm going to give these drawers a quick clean out. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of anything. Obviously this is my battery drawer and this is my sewing drawer. But anyway, I'll get at that. As predicted here, I did not get rid of too much in these drawers. I did get rid of some old batteries that I found out that were not working properly. I've got these battery testers there, so I was able to do that. And I did get rid of a few of my extra keychain things there. So yeah, nothing exciting, just a quick clean out, and that's where we're at. One thing that I always forget to do is to clean the filter on the washing machine. In fact, if I'm honest, I have to say that I have never done it. And unfortunately, I just noticed the sign that said do it every 2 months. So that's what I'm going to do. So apparently you have to drain the water from this thing first, and then you just unscrew the filter and clean that out. So I have to put the camera down to do that. So far I've got this much water out, and I'm going to dump that and see how much more comes out. I cleaned out the filter here this morning. Didn't think to film it until afterwards, but what you do is you drain the water first, or else you end up with a big mess, and then you unscrew this, and then you can clean it out. I actually had a couple of little metal pieces from something in there. So, and that just goes back in like so, screws in till it's tight, and then I can pop that up like that. Now the other day I took this whole thing out and cleaned it in all the little cracks and crevices, like these little blue things. They come out like so. So they're easy enough, and I do them on a regular basis, but I don't usually take the whole thing out because I only recently found out how to do it. You push this thing down here, and then it can come right out. And see, it's all nice and clean there now underneath. So anyway, that just pops right back in there like that. And I also cleaned inside and outside here, and I even cleaned the drum, and in the gasket seal here, I just had a cloth with vinegar on it. I have done that more frequently, so it actually still looked pretty good. Now, as I already mentioned yesterday, I finished cleaning all the cabinets and the drawers on this side. The day before that, I had started with the shelves up there. Today, I finished by cleaning out my washer and my dryer, and I pulled them out and actually did behind them as well because, you know, dust and dirt gets behind there as well. Surprising. And yes, I wiped them all down on the outside, but also on the inside. In the dryer here, I even took out the lint trap and put the vacuum cleaner hose down there to vacuum that out, and I washed this out as well. So those are all nice and clean now, nice and fresh. One thing I didn't mention about the washing machine, I had mentioned I cleaned the gasket seal here with a cloth with vinegar on it, but I also use the vinegar here. It's diluted cleaning vinegar. Sometimes it's regular vinegar, but diluted cleaning vinegar at the moment. And I put that in my my softener thing there. So that's what I use instead of fabric softener. And I also cleaned out my laundry sink here because I had been using it to clean out my paint trays, and it was not looking too good. And I always keep this little white pan in here for soaking some of my cloths. But yeah, so that's all nice and clean now too. The last thing I did for my spring cleaning in my laundry room was to clean the floor and the grout. Now I use a toilet bowl cleaner, like the gel type, to do the grout, and I've heard a couple of different opinions on whether or not you should even be doing that. It might harm some grout, but I've had no issues with mine. So if you want to try that, use your own discretion. Maybe do it on an area that isn't really obvious, and see if it works for you. So yeah, so the floor is all done, and I also cleaned out my mending basket there. I've got a couple little things I still want to work on. The other things I gave up on or got rid of because I don't always do my mending right away. I'll set them down, and I figure just have a basket, and when I have enough of it, I'll sit down in an afternoon and take an hour or two and get it done. So that's that. So that's it for my spring cleaning my laundry room. I hope you got some good tips and ideas and inspiration. And if you are in the process of getting your house ready for sale, then you're that much further ahead. Good luck. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.